Hello Ninja Empire, and welcome to another character speed paint episode. Today we're going to be going over another Patreon character creation. This was actually the very first Patreon ninja creation that I made, and the reason why I started with this second was because I felt the kickoff should definitely be with the Chandra representation ninja character that I will link in the card, because it was the very first full-on digital illustration that I ever did. And so now, as you can see here, I started off with a sketch that I had did in pencil previous to importing it into the computer and then inking it and coloring it in Photoshop. Now, that is generally the way that I do things. I am transitioning over to digital, and I have Ninja Empire to thank for that. So I'm going to be doing a lot more digital representation from start to finish, and this is probably going to be the last one that I do, or maybe not, I don't know. But I'm going to be moving more towards digital in the future. So with this character, if you don't know, over on my Patreon there is a tier where every month you get entered into a raffle, and then you are able to submit either a character design or a character description or something that will allow me to draw a ninja based on that. And this one, the description was, how about a character that deals with lightning? And so it really wasn't a lot to go off of, which actually is pretty cool because it allows me to go wherever I want to, let my mind wander and do pretty much anything I want. And so for this character, I made them a little bit more robotic in nature. So she's got a robotic arm and the legs, it's just like a big fighting android. Really trying to come up with an idea of how would this person conduct electricity, because I didn't want to go the traditional route and go, oh, this one's magic, and done, which I've done in the past and will probably more than likely do in the future as well. But for this one, I was going more, okay, how can I show that this character actually is conducting and creating this electricity? And I'm hoping that with the robotic arm and metallic legs that really comes across. And I thought it would be really cool if there was a lot of metallic parts, because what's going to happen is that it conducts off of said parts, so if you'll start seeing like this elbow part is actually a conductor for the electricity. And I'm assuming that later on in this character's story that, once we get to a point where it's like, oh, I gotta go to the next level, or I'm delivering such a powerful hit, you'll start seeing it conduct off of the legs and off the arms and out of the eyes, and it's really going to start showing the energy and the power that is within this character. Now, as per usual, I do not have a name for this character, so if you want to drop a name for this lightning female ninja, please do. I have no idea. Like I said, I have absolutely no idea what I should call this character, and there wasn't really a lot to go off of. So feel free to drop me a comment with the name. I'll gladly use it, and if anyone really sticks out, then that's what we'll call this character. Now, I was trying to go with more earth tones with this character, because if you know me and my work, it's either really dark or it's really bright. And so I really wanted to try and get something that represented more of an earth tone, an earth feel, and then really bring out the electricity part of it, trying to tie in the whole Mother Nature and it's bound to the earth, even though this is all being created by some type of electric current or robotic, means. So it's all science and nature kind of working together, which I thought was an interesting idea as far as the character design goes. And then of course, when it comes to the color, also throwing in something very complementary, which is that red and orange hair, to try and tie everything together, but still give it that oomph, that's something interesting to it as far as color goes, because you don't want everything to just kind of blend together and all just be one tone, unless of course that is kind of what you're going for, if your character sticks back in the background and you're not trying to have them stick out. But I assume someone who has the power of electricity was really going to want to stick out, or should stick out for that matter. And so that's kind of what I went with. And it's like, oh, we're going to really make her like fire red hair, so when you saw her, you'd be like, oh, this person probably controls fire, right? Because of the hair, she's got a lot of it, and it's really bright. But then it completely switches, not completely, because you can go from fire to lightning as a jump, but I think that it would throw you off the first time you saw this character to go, oh, there's a lot of red hair and you've got these earth tones, so it's probably fire. And then to get the next level, which is, you get hit with a lightning bolt or something like that. Now, you probably see the fact that I only have like one arm, but in the sketch there was another arm. And what I'm doing there is because I knew that I was going to actually put in a very big effect. Like this arm is going to be creating electricity. So it's coming out through the arm and forming the sword, which you'll start seeing. So because here right now I'm like, okay, I gotta go ahead and put in this color, and all it is the base shape. Like, what am I going to do? Because I knew that I was going to do an effect, right? I knew that I was going to make it have some type of electricity behind it. And so now all I'm going to do is take that form and I'm really going to hit it with screen, which is something that I love doing. It gives me a little bit more control. I know a lot of people do color dodge, but I'm a screen person, and what it allows me to do is actually make this nice glow effect, and I pull the lightning and electricity out of it from there. And so then this character really comes together, I think, by, here's my metallic, arm, even though most of it's metallic, but I still have a hand that's human. It's like really pushing on that android kind of fighter ability, and then the earth tones and stuff like that. So I think this character came together pretty well, and I hope that you enjoy it, and we'll see you at the next video. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't yet, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you'd like to support the Ninja Empire, please consider going over to my Patreon page. And if you'd like to see more of my content, please click on any of the videos that you see. Also, if you'd like to see a more behind-the-scenes look at what I do on a daily basis, please head on over to my vlog channel. Thank you very much, and we'll see you at the next video.